Hello and welcome to McQuilling TV. I'm Allison O'Melio, and joining me tonight is President and CEO of McQuilling Partners, John Schmidt, and the Managing Director and Head of Investment Banking of JonesTrading, Mo Cohen. Hi guys.
Hey Allison.
Thanks for joining us today on McQuilling TV.
My first time. This is great.
That's wonderful, and I think Mo as well. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you.
I know you guys are both busy, so it's nice to have you both here with us.
Thank you.
Thanks for
15
having
minutes
us.
of fame.
Yep.
So I have a couple questions for you guys. We know that JonesTrading and McQuilling just joined forces, so our audience has a couple questions I'm going to ask on their behalf. There are a lot of similarities between the cultures of McQuilling and JonesTrading. So can you guys expand on this and how the two groups came together?
Yeah, I can talk about how we came together. Really the genesis of our cooperation started about 18 months ago. With a couple of individuals that worked at a different organization, but the opportunity was there. They left that organization. One came to us, Mark Sonor, working with Angelo Mateus and MCQ Holdings, and the other, Brian Turley, wound up at JonesTrading, and we between JonesTrading and McQuilling started having a dialogue. I guess early July.
Yeah.
And
Real quick.
we found there was a really strong bond between the two companies, and I'll let Mo elaborate a bit on it. But the DNA certainly of the two organizations really very compatible. So
It was amazing when John and I first met. We saw that there was extreme similarities between the two cultures of the firm. Both firms have a tradition of employees that have been there for 20 plus years. At Jones we have traders that have come from bulge bracket firms that have now been with us, 20, 30 years and are still there. And, John and McQuilling, it seems very similar.
Yeah,
people come to Jones and they never want to leave, and it
pretty much the
seems,
same with McQuilling.
yeah, and we're all about that. We're a family-run business, and we treat our employees like families. We're employee-owned, we just thought it was a perfect fit for the two firms. The culture was just, we hit it off right out the gate.
Yeah. Interesting to note that the two founders of both companies are still actively involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
In certainly the day-to-day and really the overall macro picture. So
Yeah.
it was definitely, again, the similarities, the cultures, the people that came together, and really what we were looking to accomplish together in this platform really, I think, rang the bell for us both. So.
Absolutely.
So for those that don't know, John, can you tell us what McQuilling Partners does? And then Mo, can you tell us a little bit about JonesTrading?
Sure, absolutely.
Sure. Well, McQuilling Partners has been around since 1972, and we've grown pretty dramatically in the last, particularly eight or 9 years. We're now 11 offices worldwide with 10 product lines. Our background and our backbone is still tanker shipping, tanker brokerage, and but we've expanded out McQuilling TV. Through consulting, through dry cargo, through S&P. We have an oil recovery business. We have a number of other businesses, and so about 3 years ago, we were looking really to get into the reach into the financial markets, because there's that need for shipping, and we feel with our relationships, it's something that we wanted to be able to bring our clients. And so, again, that's how we really came together.
Yeah, and for us, JonesTrading, we have 104 sales traders. We speak on a daily basis to over 1,200 institutions, and we always have thought outside the box. We've been around since 1975, very, very similar to you guys, and we've grown the business from 5 to 104. As people kept saying that this business is going away, we keep capturing market share. And on the investment banking side, we're not really the traditional analyst per se is what we're looking for, because they're usually late to the party. And when this opportunity came up with McQuillling and their ability to have that real-time access to data, what's going on in the Middle East versus what's going on in South America, and where rates are going over the next couple of years, and really having that insight, I think that's something the institutions are going to be jumping all over. I mean, it's something that they've never had access to before.
Sure.
So we figured, and plus, McQuilling's relationships that they've established over the 30 years with the actual ship owners,
Right.
And us having the ability to give them access to capital, we just felt it was a perfect match.
Sure. So you mentioned that two groups hooked up back in July. So why was that the best time? Why did you guys think that that was a good timing for the two companies to join forces?
Well, I think we seriously started discussing in July. We actually hooked up towards the end of August and announced our venture right after Labor Day. But again, I think it's purely a function of markets.
Yeah.
But it was also, we were able to move very quickly from July to when we closed, because the personalities really meshed. And we felt that financial markets, oil markets, shipping markets, everything's all in flux and very volatile right now. There's opportunity, and of course, speaking for McQuilling and everything that we've done in terms of joint ventures, we take a long time to vet. The feeling was just definitely very right. With the JonesTrading guys.
And as John likes to say, and I've met with him a few times now, shipping likes chaos, right? Which I love, by the way. Sorry, I stole that from you.
That's fine.
But the markets are chaotic right now, and we saw the same thing. I mean, we felt that we had to move very quickly. We think as McQuilling does that, equities have lagged tremendously in the tanker space relative to where tanker rates have gone. You know more about this than I do, but I mean, tanker rates are up what?
Well, certainly in the last 2 weeks.
300-400% from last year.
Absolutely.
So it's not reflected in their stock prices and the equity prices.
Definitely.
So we think we've come up with a few ideas together with the team at McQuilling that we have a few institutions that are really excited about, and with McQuilling's help, we're going to pair them with some good management teams, and we really look forward to the next few months. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, as were we. And as I said earlier in the seminar that we co-hosted with Jones and JVC today, which was a great event, early on, I had said in the introductions that this market is very, very similar to 2003, 2004 particularly. And at the same time, it was a market that was starting to move from the tanker side, but the equity side, the publicly traded tanker stocks hadn't moved yet with that market. And it was very, looking at that, it was almost really like a year's lag from 2004 to sort of the end of 2005 before people caught on with it. But then once they did, those issues moved very dramatically. And to sit back and watch that and see that that's really kind of, in my own view, happening again, and really the expertise that Mo and his team brings to this, we feel that we can participate more than just, moving cargoes in a very meaningful way.
Yeah, so. Especially with the insight that you guys have. So we're extremely excited about it, and we look forward, to the next 3, 4, 5, 10 years from working with McQuilling.
Great. I think it's something new and different that the industry hasn't seen before. So hopefully we can bring you guys in the next couple of months and see where you're at and get an update.
That'd be great. We'd love it.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Allison.
Mo. Thank you, John.
Well,
Thank you, John.
And that wraps up this episode of McQuilling TV. I'm Allison Emilio. Thanks for watching.